Okay, as you see, we got the water running, and you can see the sand here that's built up in the pipe, and you can get an idea of the amount of water. Okay, we are trying to move the camera. Actually trying to get to see if we can find an area that gives us a better view of the bottom of the piping. May be very difficult, the amount of sand that's in the line. Okay, with the water running, you could see we were trying to work the area right around 31 feet or so. We were having quite a problem with the camera. It didn't want to go through that area. Also, we were having a little trouble pulling back. We're going to try and move forward here slowly to see if we can kind of try and get visual of that area. We believe that could be where the problem is actually located, but with this much debris in the piping, it may be hard for us to actually obtain a visual. Okay, as you can see here at just about 17 feet, it does show that, you know, the pipe does look in good condition. We're having a hard time once we get past here. As you can see just up ahead, there's some debris that lays in the bottom of the piping. We get out to around the 30-foot mark, and that seems to be where it's collected. So it is hard for us to it would appear that all the piping through here, as it appears, is in good condition. We're going to sit here for a minute at 18 feet and see if we can get a visual. We believe that we are going to have some debris in the bottom of the pipe. Again, we're going to try and move the camera forward slow to see if we can get a better visual. As you can see, the pipe does hold quite a bit of water. We do have quite a bit of, again, what appears to be sand in the line, but we're trying to find an area that would give us an indication of where it's actually coming from, and that's hard for us to do. You can see we just end up pushing quite a bit. This is the area where the piping actually starts to fill. As you can see, we're pushing more and more towards and again, we can't seem to get past the 30-foot mark with the water running. We are going to shut the water off at this time and let the water drain down. Okay, we have located this area. It's actually just a little bit past the Y that picks up the half bath upstairs. We believe that Y might come in the 12 o'clock position. We are going to make one more attempt to see if we can get back through. It is very possible due to the water. What's happening now, we're pushing through the sand and actually getting caught up in the wet sand, and that's why it's hard for us to go either forward or backwards once we get to where the pipe was pretty full. Again, as you can see here, this is where we really start having Okay, we are going to pause at this point. We will locate this, and then we will record as we pull back. Okay, we have actually located this pretty much in a straight line. We pretty much can't push past that point. It is a little bit easier to pull the camera back, but not very much until we get out to around this point. It is hard at this time, even though we got a visual of when the pipe was dry. We do believe there is an area of the pipe where the bottom is missing, but with this much sand and debris in the pipe, it's hard for us to get an idea of where the bad area is. As you've seen when we had earlier videos going around 18 feet, which would take us outside of the mechanical room into the carpeted main area, the pipe looked like it was in good shape at that point. And as you could see when we got to the first 45, which was around 48 feet, it seemed to be good at that point as well. So it is possible that we would need to break up about 30 feet of floor to replace this line. We will go ahead and continue our recording as we pull back, though there's not going to be a whole lot of visual.